Okay, this video tutorial looks at the mathematical strand of linear and non-linear relationships, and more specifically, we're going to focus our understanding of the equation of a line. So there are two formulas for the equation of a line, and we're talking about straight line graphs here. So the equation of a line is given by y equals mx plus c. That's our gradient intercept form. Okay, but we can also rearrange this equation to our general form, which is ax plus by equals c. All right. So the gradient intercept form some benefits are that it has a clear gradient. Okay, you can definitely see the gradient. It's obvious because m is our gradient value, and it has a clear y-intercept because our c is our y-intercept. With our general form, okay, it's usually written with a positive x. Okay, so we're looking at positive gradients, and it can be written without fractions. So if you're not keen on fractions, the general form would probably be more suited to you. However, like I said, we can actually rearrange both equations to be different forms. So a few skills we need to know for this unit is how to determine if a point lies on a particular line. So basically we substitute the y and the x values of that point into the equation just to basically check if the equation is true. For example, if we're looking at the point A, which is 2, 5, and we want to see if it lies on the line with the equation 2x plus 1, or y equals 2x plus 1, we simply put our x and our y values in. So if we put our x value in, we have y equals 2 lots of 2 plus 1. 2 lots of 2 is 4 plus 1. That's going to be 5. Since this value here matches the y value of our point, then we say, yes, the point 2, 5 does lie on the line y equals 2x plus 1. Another example, we're going to try the point B, which is 3, 8. We would say y, again, equals 2x plus 1, or 2 times 3 plus 1. 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1. This equals 7. 7 is not the same as 8, so we would say, no, the point 3, 8 does not lie on the line y equals 2x plus 1. Okay, so let's have a look at some example questions again. We're using the equation y equals negative 2x, take 1. We're going to check if point A, which is 3, 5, lies on that line. So we find our y value when we replace our x value with our x coordinate. So this becomes negative 2 lots of 3, take 1. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6, take 1, which is negative 7. Negative 7 is not the same as 5, so therefore, no. The point 3, 5 does not or doesn't lie on the line y equals negative 2x, take 1. We'll try our next example. We've got minus 2 minus 3, y equals minus 2 times minus 2, take 1. Minus 2 times minus 2 is 4, take 1. This equals 3. This is the same, so yes, the point minus 2, 3 does lie on the line y equals negative 2x, take 1. So another skill that we're going to need to know is how to determine the y-intercept using a point of a line and the gradient. Alright, so to do this, we basically substitute our x and y values in, and then we can work out, using the gradient, the y-intercept. So as an example, we need to find our c value, which we know is the y-intercept. Given the point A, or 2, 5, lies on the line y equals 3x plus 1, where 3 is our gradient. Okay, and this is written in the form of the gradient intercept. So we would substitute our values in. Y equals 3 lots of 2 our y in this case is 5 because we've got our x and our y, plus c. Alright, so this becomes 5 equals 6 plus c. We can then take 6 from both sides and find out that c is minus 1. So therefore our equation would be y equals 3x take 1. Okay, so let's have a look at some more example questions here. Remember, we've got our x and our y values. We're going to substitute those in. So minus 4 will equal 2 lots of 3 plus c. Minus 4 equals 6 plus c. I'm going to take 6 from both sides. Negative 10 equals c. So therefore, the equation would be y equals 2x take 10. In our second example, we've got our x and our y values here. So therefore, negative 3 would equal 3/4 of negative 2 plus c. Now 3/4 of negative 2 is negative 6 over 4 plus c. I'm now going to add 6 over 4, so this becomes negative 3 plus 6 over 4 equals c. This becomes negative 12 over 4 plus 6 over 4 equals c. Therefore, c is going to be negative 6 over 4. c, therefore, equals negative 3 over 2. And so this equation would then be y equals 3 over 4x take 3 over 2. Okay, so here are some practice questions I would like you to have a go at. Please feel free to pause the video, go through them. When you think you've got the answer, continue the video and we'll see how you went. Okay, so let's see how you went. In our first example, we're trying to find c. So remember, we substitute our x and y. So we have 2 equals 2 lots of minus 4 plus c. 2 equals negative 8 plus c. I'm going to add 8 to both sides. 10 therefore equals c. So this equation would be y equals 2x plus 10. In our second example, we're trying to find the gradient. We do the exact same thing. We've got 5 equals m lots of 2 plus 4. I'm going to take 4 from both sides. 1 equals 2m. Therefore, m equals a half. So this would be y equals a half x plus 4. And in our last example, we substitute again. So k is our y value. K equals 2 lots of 3, take 2. K equals 6, take 2, which equals 4. Therefore, our equation is y equals... therefore, we don't need to do that. We just need to find the coordinates. And the coordinates would be 3, 4.